5,000 people were waiting to see his speech, and we are so excited to the core.
His appearance is very excited. We are very excited that Rahul Gandhi is coming to Stella Maris College. Rahul Gandhi is coming to college. That's like a really big thing because he's actually a PM candidate. Personally, I am very much excited to see Rahul Gandhi on stage because it's his first time I'm meeting the eminent personality.
Thank you for inviting me here. This is going to be a tough job today. It's a pleasure for me to come here. I'm here more to listen to you, frankly. I'll tell you a little bit of what I think through this conversation, but I'm more here to listen to what you want from your leaders, what you want from your politicians, and I'm here to answer any of the questions that you might have.
Hi, sir. Okay,
Can you call me Rahul instead of sir?
okay.
Makes me more comfortable.
Okay, I'm really nervous. Okay, hi Rahul. Okay, my name's Azra and I'm from the Department of Fine Arts, and the question that we have for you, recently one of India's biggest research institutions, the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, faced a huge financial crisis, and henceforth the employees and the students of the institution were deprived of their salary. What does your government think of this issue? Do you plan on doing anything about this? What do you think is the future of education?
About research and education in general, or about
No,
the Tata Institute in specific?
About research and education in India.
I think we are convinced that India is spending way too little money on education. And we feel that India needs to spend much more money on education. So we are going to increase the amount of money that we spend on education, and our target is 6%. That's basically what we're looking at. It's not only about spending money in education. It's about independence of education institutions. So I believe, yes, there is a place for private institutions, but solid government-funded government institutions also have their place, and they should be the standard bearers.
Good afternoon, Rahul sir. My question
You've slotted the sir in.
My question is comment on the recent review on women about inequality and discrimination and how women will be benefited.
I don't think women should be second to men in anything. I think women should be at the same level as men in everything. And I look at the Parliament House, I look at the Vidhan Sabhas, I look at the different states, and frankly, I don't see enough women in leadership positions. I don't see them leading enough companies, I don't see them leading enough states, I don't see enough of them in the Lok Sabha and the Vidhan Sabha. So one of the things that we've decided, in 2019, we're going to pass the Women's Reservation Bill in Lok Sabha, Vidhan Sabhas, and we're also going to reserve 33% of all government jobs at the national level for women. That's a starting point. That's a starting point, but I think it's an attitude. I think you cannot have women empowered in India unless the attitude towards women changes, and there is a lot that needs to change as far as the attitude towards women goes. And I'm a believer that women should be pushed into places of leadership. I think generally women are smarter than men. That's where I come from.
Thank you. What is that special quality that you imbibe from your mother?
From my mother, humility. What quality did you get from your mother?
It's affection towards everyone. Don't be harsh, be affectionate to everyone.
Thank you.
How many times have you seen the Prime Minister of India standing in the middle of 3,000 women like this? Being open to any question from anybody. How many of you have had the opportunity to ask him, Mr. Prime Minister, what do you think about education? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Why doesn't the Prime Minister have the guts to come and stand in front of 3,000 women and be questioned by them?
Good day, Rahul ji.
Good day.
My question is about, recently there are a lot of terrorist attacks that are happening, and eliminating terrorist attacks is being a very important and paramount importance that is to be given. And my question is, if Congress party comes up, what will be the measures that will be taken? And do you think only fighting is going to be the result, just a war? So what are the other resolutions that can be taken to resolve this?
Well, I'll tell you my experience of Jammu and Kashmir, which is where the terrorism just took place. When we came to power in 2004, Jammu Kashmir was on fire. We decided to fight terrorism strategically. Number one, we isolated Pakistan diplomatically. Number two, we engaged with the population of Jammu and Kashmir. So we sent businesses into Jammu and Kashmir. I myself went with the top Indian business leaders to Jammu and Kashmir, spoke to young students like you and said, listen, let us try and build a bridge, let us try and build businesses in Jammu and Kashmir and with Jammu and Kashmir youngsters in the rest of the country. That was quite successful. We started linking Kashmiri women to the banks and started allowing them to open their little businesses. And the final thing we did is we did Panchayati Raj. So we had elections in the villages and in the small towns of Jammu and Kashmir, and we decentralized power to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Today, Narendra Modi ji's policies are actually setting fire to Kashmir. And it is Narendra Modi's policies that are allowing Pakistan to carry out terrorist acts in India. Mr. Narendra Modi's policies pushes the people of Kashmir away. So you can't just fight terrorism with one-off gestures. You have to fight terrorism strategically. We understand very clearly that Pakistan is going to use every opportunity to carry out terrorism in India. It is our responsibility to stop them from doing it. It is not good enough for us to say 45 CRPF people have died, now we'll do something. Why did you not stop those 45 people dying? That's the question. I understand that Pakistan is going to do it. It is the responsibility of the government of India to save our people's lives. And that is where the difference is. You can look at the number of soldiers who died, look at the number of citizens who died, look at the number of flights that were going to Jammu and Kashmir, look at the statistics, you will see that there was a steady decline after 2004 to 2014, and then suddenly terrorism takes off again. So it can be fought, the Indian state can fight it, but it needs to be done strategically, not erratically.
So this is a question that comes from the Light Music Club, as Nora said. So why did you hug Modi, sir?
I was sitting in Parliament House and I was watching the Prime Minister give a speech. And I could see that the Prime Minister was very angry. And he was speaking about me and the Congress party and about how we had done nothing and about how we were filthy and my father was a horrible person, my mother was a horrible person, my grandmother was, he was going on that line. And inside me, I was feeling affection for him. I was feeling affection that this man is not able to see the beauty of the world. That he is so angry that he's so angry that he's not able to see the beauty of the world. And so I thought that at least my part, my side, I should show him affection. So the truth is that the Prime Minister, unfortunately for whatever reason, did not have the type of love that he should have had. And that is why he generates this anger. See, there's a lesson for you young ladies. Your biggest teachers are the people who attack you. The people who abuse you, attack you, they are your biggest teachers. But you will only learn from them if you don't return them in the same coin. So if they give you hate and you give them hate, you'll learn nothing. But if they give you hate and you go and hug them, you learn a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It was a very lively session, and then he clearly answered all the questions that the girls put up. I think I'm going to cast my first vote, and he's went a fab. He's like, it was inspirational speech which he given. I think Congress might win this time. He was really humble and he's really friendly, rather than how the media actually portrays it. So this was amazing experience I'm going to remember. So we asked him, sir, can we take a selfie with you? And he was like, yes, we'll take a selfie. And that moment when he said yes, my hand was shaking like anything. And he held his hand with me and we took a selfie with him. Very simple man, very down to earth.